Hey everyone, Wiggles here. I love Marvel Rivals, and I'm here to make this video to shed some light on the game, and I simply just want to appreciate the game together with all you. So, where do I start? It's free to play. Nowadays, there's so many games out there just breaking our wallets, only for like 5 hours of gameplay. I've already put in way more than 5 hours in this game, and I'm definitely going to be putting in more. Speaking of free, the game is actually finished. None of these unfinished games going for full price like Cyberpunk 2077. And sure, there's still a ton to build on top of this game, but there's a solid system with tons of useful tools, like you can go into a practice range here at any time. And there's a lot of functionality just in these game modes, like you're able to even practice AI and make custom games with it. There's an arcade mode here, and they're definitely going to be adding to this game in the future. There's other reasons why this game doesn't really feel that unpolished to me as well. So first off, I love the heroes. There's way more than I expected. I was surprised I could actually scroll down this list too. I didn't expect that at the start. I've seen many games where they only launch like 6 heroes. If you go all the way down the list, there's 33 characters, which is way more than what Overwatch started with. Overwatch started with 21 characters, which still felt like a lot at the time. And there's definitely going to be a lot more characters to come in the next patches. Another thing I love about this game is simply the art. So you got your classic characters like Captain America. The art looks like a comic book, but also fresh. It's a very unique style. It has those little lines up there. You can move around the character. It looks really cool. But then there's some fresher takes on some characters. Like Iron Fist, for example, is the newer form of the Iron Fist. It's not that classic old guy that's the sensei to Daredevil. By the way, I can't wait till Daredevil comes out. I don't know when that's going to be, but I love Daredevil. And then you also got characters like Hawkeye that just look way different than the movies and stuff like that. But their takes on some of their classic characters like Venom are really nostalgic, while also making a fully unique perspective on some other characters like the Wolverine or Thor. I really like how it's really keeping a fresh new perspective while also maintaining that Marvel brand. On top of that, all these little comic book little add-ons to the game, like these little lines here, the fact that he pops out kind of like a comic book, and you got those like lightning lines on the top. It really adds a cool tone to the game, offering a unique perspective that we really haven't seen in many other games. I really like how you can go through the gallery too and unlock different comic books here. It's a really cool feature. And one other thing that makes this game amazing is all the different team ups. So they have all these different combos that you can do with the characters. If you're curious which characters play well with the character you like, let's say you love Black Panther, all you have to do is just go to the abilities section and go see team up abilities. And you'll see all the different characters that add some kind of combo to the character, and you can see what the combo is. Some characters get really cool buffs, like Spider-Man for instance. If you play with a Venom on your team as a Spider-Man, you get this really cool symbiote that you can just use that extra ability with, and it simply just looks really cool. But not only looking cool, these abilities really improve all the different characters. So these team combos are really cool to see. I really wish games like Overwatch did this early on. They teased that they would have it, and then they just straight up didn't have it in Overwatch 2, which was just really upsetting. So it's really cool to see this team up abilities feature come out right away in the game. One thing I do love about this game too is that it is pretty noob friendly. If you're not sure how to play a character, like Mantis for instance, you go over to the abilities section and it really explains every ability here. You can click on each one and it explains it in really simple terms. And I know that sounds like every game should have it, but for some reason tooltips in games aren't as useful as these ones are. These really explain it. And then moreover, on explaining everything, there's also suggested combos. So this really explains the character's kit, which is really helpful. It can get you right started into gameplay just by simply reading all this. So on top of learning the characters, you can also test them out in the practice range too. And in the middle of a regular casual game, you're able to swap your hero. So like games like Paladins, you can't swap your hero for the whole game. And if you're stuck with someone you don't like, or you got really countered in Paladins, there's no way you can change your character. So I really like the fact that this is kind of like Overwatch in that sense, how you can change your character at any moment whenever you're back at base. And then another reason why I say that this is a noob friendly game is because it's not really that toxic when you're starting out. I don't know if it's the love for the Marvel universe or if it's just the way they set out the reward system and the way that you can communicate with others, but I haven't really heard anybody belittle somebody or just be toxic in general. Whereas when I'm trying to teach my friends how to play Overwatch, almost immediately, even in a quick match game, there's going to be somebody being like, "Why do you suck?" or something like that. So it's not even fun. So it could be not toxic right now just because not enough people have lost in competitive yet, myself included. One thing I really loved to see when I first got in this game is that hardcore Overwatch gamers are playing this game and they're just crushing it. For instance, this is Necros. He's a very well-known Overwatch player. He's an esports player, and he just immediately came out to this game. I've seen Seagull from Overwatch do this too, and I'm sure many others are doing it. Yesterday, I tuned into the stream only for like 5 minutes, and I learned so many cool tips on Spider-Man. So it's really cool to see these top level players moving in this game. I think that the competitive scene could be really fun to watch. And the Marvel Universe is just such an awesome IP to do it in. I highly recommend you go check out those pros on Twitch because their gameplay is just crazy. Another reason why you should go check out Twitch is that you can get tons of different rewards in the game too. So yesterday I was watching Twitch and I got this costume for Magneto. I also got like a spray, an emote. And this is just within the first week of its launch, so there's definitely going to be a lot more drops and rewards through Twitch this way. You never know, Amazon might do it as well through their platform, through their Amazon games. So to keep going, it definitely seems like the people that made this game care about their community and the people playing this game. And that's really cool to see. And one reason I say that is because they have crossplay and they have shared data across all devices. So you don't have to create another account and you're able to play on your PC. And when you're playing on something like a PC, you're able to play with other console players. And I just find this makes the whole game way more user-friendly. But yeah, overall, I'm really happy with this game. This release caught me by surprise. I remember seeing that this was coming out a while ago and completely forgot about it. And then it just dropped this week and wow, it's such a good game. There hasn't been many games in the last couple of years that have been like immediately like, yeah, that's a really good game. And this is definitely one of them. I hope you like this video. It's a bit different than what I usually do. I usually do like guides and tutorials, but if you do like the video, please like it to tell YouTube it's a good video so it can be shown to more people. And it would also help out my channel a ton if you were to subscribe. It really helps my channel grow and I would appreciate it a ton. Thanks for watching everyone. Have a great day. Cheers.